Book title: My Witch. Author is Rudransh Chauhan. Chapter 5: Sara's Secret. It was a class day today because the professor asked us to deliver speeches. Everyone had prepared their speeches on various topics in economics to earn some decent marks. I was sitting next to Harry, and some people were looking at us instead of memorizing their speeches. We both had our papers in our hands and were memorizing the speeches. Sara was sitting ahead of us, memorizing her speech or maybe writing something, I couldn't see properly. Just then, Professor Jackson entered the class and said, "Look, whoever's name I take will recite their speech. The better the speech, the worse the marks they'll get, and these marks are crucial." Roll number 1, Sara started speaking, and some girl nervously said all the wrong things, and a boy chuckled nervously. Oh, nervous laughter, wow. Number 38, that was my number. I had prepared my speech on unemployment. Harry wished me good luck, and I moved forward, and everyone else also wished me good luck. I stepped forward, and many eyes were on me. I took a deep breath and began speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, as we delve into the intricate web of economic dynamics, one crucial aspect often looms over our discussions: the relentless specter of unemployment. In the intricate tapestry of labor markets and fiscal policy, the plight of the unemployed remains a stark reminder of the challenges we face as a society. Unemployment, my friends, is not merely a statistic on a government report. It represents the human stories of dashed hopes, unfulfilled dreams, and the struggle for survival. Behind every percentage point increase, there are individuals grappling with feelings of inadequacy, uncertainty, and despair. It's the father unable to provide for his family, the recent graduate grappling with a sense of disillusionment, and the seasoned worker facing unexpected redundancy. Yet, in the face of this formidable challenge, we must not succumb to despondency. Unemployment, with all its complexities, presents an opportunity for us to re-evaluate our societal priorities, to cultivate resilience, and to foster innovation. It compels us to examine our education systems, to redefine the nature of work, and to recalibrate our policies to empower individuals and communities. Let us not view the unemployed as mere statistics, but as potential catalysts for transformative change. Their experiences, their struggles, and their resilience should serve as a call to action for all of us. It is imperative that we create an environment where every individual has the opportunity to contribute their skills and talents to the greater tapestry of our economy. In this pursuit, let us strive to forge a future where the scourge of unemployment is replaced by a landscape of diverse opportunities, where every individual is empowered to shape their own destiny. Let us work tirelessly to build a society where the dignity of labor is upheld, and where every person can find fulfillment and purpose in their endeavors. Thank you. I heard the sound of applause and saw several students jotting down 5 on their papers. I went back to my seat, and Harry said, "You are great, you prepared such a good speech." His sentence remained unfinished as his turn had come. "All right, I'm going," he said, and went ahead to start his speech on poverty. Ladies and gentlemen, when we confront the challenges within our society, one of the most daunting adversaries we encounter is the relentless grasp of poverty. It is a blight that transcends borders, clutching communities and families, ensnaring them in a cycle of lack and uncertainty. Today, as we assemble to deliberate on this urgent issue, let us delve profoundly into the complexities of poverty, comprehending its multifaceted nature and the deep impact it has on the human experience. Imagine a world where children are deprived of their fundamental right to education, where families strive to place food on the table, and where communities wrestle with the continual dread of an uncertain future. This, my friends, is the stark reality faced by millions across the globe, a reality that requires our unwavering attention and unified action. Behind every statistical figure lies a tale of resilience and untapped potential, of aspirations stifled by the unyielding hold of destitution. It is the narrative of the ambitious entrepreneur unable to access financial resources, the talented artist devoid of a platform for expression, and the determined student constrained by the absence of educational opportunities. Poverty, with all its complexities, signifies more than a mere absence of material wealth. it represents the denial of dignity, opportunity, and hope. It perpetuates a cycle of disadvantage, often passing from one generation to the next, entangling individuals and communities in a web of desolation. However, faced with this formidable challenge, we must not succumb to despair. We must harness the power of compassion, innovation, and collective action to chart a course towards a brighter and more equitable future. We must tirelessly labor to construct inclusive economies, foster sustainable development, and create an enabling environment where every individual has the chance to flourish and prosper. Let us forge partnerships that transcend borders, uniting governments, civil society, and the private sector in a joint effort to eradicate poverty and construct resilient communities. Let us advocate for policies that promote inclusive growth, fair access to resources, and comprehensive social safety nets, ensuring that no individual is left behind in our quest for a better world. Together, let us envision a future where the unyielding grip of poverty is supplanted by a mosaic of opportunities, where every person, regardless of their background or circumstances, can aspire to a life of dignity, security, and prosperity. Thank you. The applause began, and Harry also came and sat beside me. I praised him for his speech as it was truly remarkable. Then, it was Sarah's turn. She went ahead and stood up, her speech topic being GDP, and she began speaking without any further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, today, let us delve into the fundamental backbone of any nation's economy, the gross domestic product, or GDP. It stands as a vital metric, reflecting the overall economic health and productivity of a country. Essentially, GDP encapsulates the total value of all goods and services produced within a nation's borders over a specific period. It serves as a compass, guiding policymakers and economists in understanding the trajectory of a. Her sentence faltered, and she looked towards me, slightly to my side. Then, she suddenly shouted, "I am sorry," and quickly left the classroom. I became very confused and started worrying about her for the rest of the class. Some mean girls began making gossip, and Harry asked me to bring her to the canteen as we were both her friends. We found her sitting in the canteen, her head covered with a piece of clothing. We approached her, took seats at the table together, and both of us said, "Sara." She lifted her head and looked at us, saying, "Sorry." Both of us became quiet. Sara wore a vibrant orange t-shirt, looking beautiful, but her tears concealed her beauty. "What happened with you?" Harry asked. I can't tell you," Sara struggled to speak. "Why not?" "We're all friends," I said from my heart. "How do I explain?" "It might sound strange until I say it, but please keep quiet until I finish. These were very difficult moments in my life." "We'll keep quiet, but you?" Harry asked, looking at me. I immediately nodded. The crowd in the cafeteria was thinning. Only the three of us were sitting. "Okay, when I was 14, I had a friend named Helena. We were good friends. You know there are many mountains here, right? We were in the northern mountains. Even though we knew that many people had died from falling there, we were crazy. We played near the cliff, and while playing, she asked me if I enjoyed being here. I said yes. We went near the edge and started talking. In the course of conversation, we had an argument. We both got physical, pushing each other, and she'd dash. Her words broke, because I knew what was coming. She fell off the cliff due to my push and died. None of us said anything. Her spirit haunts me. I feel compelled. Sorry for writing it later, but I think until I die, she won't leave me. I still see her spirit, even inside the classroom while giving a speech. I know you both might not believe me. Of course, we believe you, we said together. Stop giving yourselves as friends, because I think you shouldn't have gone there. There's a witch's influence in those mountains and cliffs, and witches can do anything to trouble humans. I believe the spirit you see there is just a hoax, because when you both went there and her death happened, you were under the influence of witch, and due to her witchcraft, a deceptive spirit is troubling you. She's not your friend, she's an evil spirit trying to enter this world through you, Harry said. Oh my God, How is this happening to me? Sara exclaimed. How do you know all this? My sentence was left incomplete, but I immediately changed the topic. So, what can we do now? Sara, get control over yourself. You've become weak. Stop writing sorry letters, Harry advised. I'll try. Thank you. I think we should all go to class now, Sara said. After that, the three of us went to class, and there, Sara delivered a confident speech. I felt like she had gained some self-confidence. To be continued.